Hello and welcome to another episode of Sonya Maya Psychology. This is part 2 of me reacting to your embarrassing funny stories. And I already did part 1 and this is kind of the intro because it ended up being too long, so I had to split it up into series so I could edit and live my life. So yeah, if you enjoyed that video from last week, then you're definitely going to enjoy this one. We've got some spicy stories to discuss, and literally spicy. You'll see what I mean. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to hit like and subscribe and turn on bell notifications, and I will see you next week for another video. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let's watch me react to some more funny stories. Let's go. Back in college, my no strings attached bud and I were walked in on her by her roommate. That's the same story as I read before, but it happened to somebody else, so it happens. I wonder if it's more embarrassing for the roommate walking in or the individuals caught in the act. It reminds me of those experiences where you think the door is locked when you're in public, when you're in the bathroom. I've seen a meme that was like very good reflection of it. Like, oh no! You're on the toilet, you're vulnerable, and someone could walk in, and it's happened to me, you know, being walked in on and when you're in the bathroom, oh, worst experience. But I don't know, having smegs and having someone walk in on you, depending on the dynamic you have with your roommate, that could be embarrassing. Yeah, thankfully that hasn't happened to me, not with a roommate. All right, classic. He stuck it in the booty hole, and I was not prepared. That ended that. Okay. Not cool. Do not stick things in someone's booty hole without consent. That is a big no. No. That is the biggest no. Oh my gosh. Jail, no parole. Like, you are locked up, illegal. I was featured in a podcast for In Bed with Alexa. She was talking about how it's called stealthing, to have smegs with somebody without a condom when they have said that they don't want to have sex without a condom. I think it should also be illegal to put things in people's booty holes without their consent, because like, be so for real. No. Ask for consent. And also, it's really tight. You gotta relax yourself and stuff. So not cool. I'm glad that ended that. Boundaries. Oh boy, do I have one. I was raised in an insanely strict Catholic household, and I was not allowed to date until I was 18. So the first thing I wanted to do when I got to college was find myself a boy and have some damn experiences. That's right, girl, you deserve that. The only knowledge, quote unquote, I had was from a brief presentation in 9th grade health class and the stories my friends would tell me. Okay, not very reliable. Fooling around with this guy, I asked what he would want me to do with him. He says, blow me. Sexy, right? I unzip his pants, whip it out, and proceed to blow on his penis. Wait, hold on. Literally blow air onto his penis. All right, so my camera died, so I have to start reading this story halfway again because I lost some footage. I proceed to blow on his penis. Blow like it's one of those bubble wands. He was like, what are you doing? I was totally confused and I had no idea what I was doing wrong. He was so nice about it, and when I told him I was completely inexperienced, he was kind enough to actually put off the sexy times and answered any questions that I had. Aww, we love that. That's respectful. Green flag. We never fooled around after that, but we became pretty good friends. Epic. Yet hilarious fail on my part. Okay, that's a nice person. You know, it's like you didn't know what it was, but I can educate you. That's really sweet. So I guess he can be forgiven for the blow me. I don't know what's worse or better. Suck me. Suck me. No, I don't know, that's kind of worse. So maybe blow me is better, but it reminds me of that Dave episode. Oh, like Little Dicky's like, somebody suck me. I'm trying to go viral saying it, but I don't even know why it's called a blowjob. I could see why that would be confusing for someone that's inexperienced and doesn't know what it is, but you know what, let me look it up because I don't know. Okay, so the world may have begun to use it as a euphemism for suck, thus from blow, or it might refer to the explosive climax of an orgasm. Okay. So, oh, like blowing up, like psh, like that Patrick meme. That's a good one. All right, let's do one more story. And then I can turn off my camera. Hopefully it doesn't crash again because it is a waste of time to have to put these all together and match it up with the microphone. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yes, I do need a new camera. I did that thing where you rub cum on someone's forehead and say Simba to my boyfriend once. He did not find it as funny as I did. Okay, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you have to have the same sense of humor as somebody. Also, someone might not like want their own crema on their forehead, you know what I'm saying? So it really depends on the dynamic, but I also think that consent comes to play here. But it's kind of hard though, because it's like, it's just kind of a funny, silly thing. But if he were to say, please don't do that ever again, then never do it again. And then that would be consensual, right? But yeah, some people don't like cum on their face, but a lot of people have it on their face anyway. So like, for example, they call it a facial when it's like, you know, the stuff on your face in general, which, you know, I've heard myths that people say that if you have a facial in terms of crema on your face, that it's good for your skin, but I hate to break it to you, that's not true. It might be good for the hormone aspect of, you know, giving pleasure to somebody else. You get the mirror neurons of feeling good, their good feelings of, ooh, oxytocin and all of those good feelings. You feel them too because of the mirror neurons. But in terms of physiologically good for your face, not true. I've also heard people say that swallowing Simone is good for your teeth. Also a myth, sorry. Yeah, don't replace your mouthwash, okay? Okay, so this is editing / past my bedtime, Sonya Maya, but I did get one more story from someone that I want to include. I already had made the video, and then I got the story, so let me just react to one more real quick, okay? So, okay, oh my god, I have a good one. Haha, one time, individual's name insert. I'm not gonna say who it is. Anonymous, okay. And I were messing around after dinner, and he had chopped up jalapeno peppers for dinner. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Even though he washed his hands, it like absorbed into his pores, and then when his hands touched me, it made my downstairs mix up and start burning like crazy. The most excruciating pain I've ever felt. Oh my god, I know I talk about the vajayjay as a taco, but there was like jalapeno on our taco. It started burning. It started burning like crazy, the most excruciating pain I've ever felt, and he didn't know what to do, so he got my roommate, and they were Googling solutions whilst I was in an ice-cold shower, and they made me lay down in the tub and, in all caps, poured milk on it, because that's what the internet said to do. Oh, I can only imagine how painful that is. I've actually heard of similar stories like this before. I think I had a coworker back in the day at a restaurant I was working at, and she was like cutting jalapenos or serrano chilies and had to put a tampon in later. So take that as a warning. If you have a partner who is cutting up peppers, don't let them touch you down there. You know? So painful. So yeah, even though we're using moments like these to laugh and say, oh haha, that was a funny thing that happened, we can also take these moments to learn for the future, to avoid serious pain, whether it's psychological or physiological, and this is damn physiological. Hi there, Spermia Sonya here again, and given this story seems to be more common than I initially thought, regardless if you have a taco or a burrito, because as you can see in this clip that I just showed, you can get jalapeno dick too, so it can happen to anyone. I am going to make a YouTube video next week about this very issue. Therefore, if you accidentally find yourself in such a shenanigan where you have hot ones, and no, I'm not talking about the YouTube show where they interview celebrities, you know, the show with hot guests and even hotter wings. No, I'm talking about the hot ones down there where you don't want it hot. So just in case that happens to you, you know how to help yourself without having to scroll on Reddit, because there's quite a lot of Reddit advice that's not very good. So stay tuned for that video next week.
This is more of like a hookup horror story. I might actually make a part 3 that's like hookup horror stories. So, because I can always say like, oh, send me funny, send me embarrassing, jaw-dropping, horror, but they can all be the same, because like you can categorize a lot of these stories into any of those categories based on the feelings you were feeling during it, or the emotions you feel when you're thinking about it, and hopefully not reliving it too much. But if anything, we can learn from our mistakes, and then instead of judging ourselves, think to ourselves, okay, valid that I was feeling that way and maybe that wasn't effective, but I learned something from it, and I'm never going to do that again, and I'm going to make sure that my partners are careful about where they're putting their hands after cutting peppers.
Hope that you enjoyed these stories and maybe learned something new and laughed along the way. If you like these types of videos, let me know below, and maybe DM me with a funny, embarrassing, or horror hookup story if you want to be reacted to on my YouTube channel. And hit that like, hit that subscribe, and everyone please make pleasurable decisions and decisions because you deserve it. I will see you next time. Goodbye.